Hey there, Shooby Doodlers, how are you doing? Well, Michael has sent me this photo and he says he's having trouble drawing it, and here are some of his attempts. And it is not an easy thing to draw. And I think particularly it's this kind of part right here on the front of the overhang, which kind of throws the whole thing out. And once you actually start looking at the photograph, the whole thing doesn't make sense either. So what I've done is I put some perspective lines in here to see what's going on. And if I zoom out a little bit, you can see it follows the rules of perspective. And they'll come to a vanishing point over here and a vanishing point over there. So let's see if we can do something about that on paper. So if we sort of very lightly put a horizon in there and a vertical, so this is going to be the bit that's right in front of us. Let's say that's the ground and that's the top of the building part. Let's say that's the overhang. And that's the top fascia bit, and then that's a little bit of a on the top again, and it's around about sort of the building part here. If we do that kind of twice, that kind of length, so we want to have it around about there and about there. Actually, let's make these equal. So that's sort of, let's call that 12.5. Yeah, that's pretty equal. And then let's draw in these construction lines. So we'll put that up to there. Now, quite often things just don't look right. And the more you look at them, the less they look right. But anyway, let's put a wall there at the end of the building and there. And then we are going to want to go back to the vanishing point here and to there, and this just seems to come out such a long way to me, but it's kind of an optical illusion thing, and if you don't do it, it won't look right, and and when you do it, it still doesn't look right. And then we'll do that kind of vertical there, and that's sort of basically it. Let's put a door in there because we have a door, and there's a little casement kind of part like that maybe, which I don't think there is in the photo, but let's do that. So as far as the casement is concerned, that will come in a little bit like that, and then we'll want to come back to there so that we'll see the underneath of the recess, and then the door will be maybe a little window there or something like that. We also have these boxes on the top. I'm making them slightly larger than they actually are, but cooling units, I can't think of what you call them because we don't have them here really much. Air conditioning, that's the word I'm looking for. And again, they are kind of boxes which are constructed on the same principle. We're using verticals for just straight verticals, so it's only a 2-point perspective, and we've got little grills on the front there. We also have grills underneath here, so the grills here, they will help to create this sort of feeling of perspective if you put those grills in underneath there like that, and they will again be something like that and something like that, so you will see these grills under there. And it gets quite tight drawing in there, so you're going to get those grills, and that will help to sort of draw that underhang. And I'm afraid it's just a really difficult thing to draw. And to make it just doesn't really want to look correct. And I think a lot of it then probably comes in with lighting and how you're going to shade it. So if we do that as well, we've got a gate coming across here with a vertical, and I think there's a wall there, and the gate's kind of in 2 parts like that, isn't it? And we got a kind of chain link across it. So if we get the ink in on the top, it's going to be something like that. That's a little extra kind of bit on the top of the building there that comes down, that comes across. there are lots of little panels coming down there. And we've got the units on the top like that. So this is the underhang, and we'll put a little line there. And that's coming there and there. Oh, that's gone. Funny angle, so I'm going to put that there. And we'll do that down there, and we'll have the wall, the door. That's all sort of coming up there. So this is all putting it in very, very rough. That's where the wall will be, and we got the chain link fence kind of thing there. And you'll have a horizon in the background there with sort of cactuses and stuff like that going on, and trees. And got a sort of a concrete plinth going on around outside. And we're going to have, this will be dark. And what you can do to make it, sort of to shade it, is to put these lines in, which will be going to the, or you really want to shade it with these lines going into the vanishing point down there. So that would be like that, and that will kind of help to give it that angle. And then you're going to get some sort of shading coming down there, and this whole wall here, I'm assuming the sun is up there. This whole wall here will then be shaded too. And you'll have sort of shadow coming down there, maybe a little bit of shadow on the ground there as well. So that's basically how it works, and I hope that helps you, Michael. Well, thanks for watching, and make sure you click down there and subscribe to the Shoo Rayner drawing channel, and keep coming back for lots more videos every week. And when you do, make sure you ring the bell and you'll be notified of all the videos that I make, and I make quite a few. In the meantime, keep drawing, practice, 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 and I'll see you next time. You take care now. Bye bye.